Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, and you have the Ginger Snatch, and we have this beer. This beer is Petrus Oud Bruin. It's a product of Belgium. So, this product of Belgium is, where is it? Ooh, 5.5% ABV, and it's apparently ale aged in oak casks.
Hey, it might not be bad then.
It's a wooden beer, yeah?
It is top fermented dark ale, brewed with the finest malts and hops, and matured in oak barrels. Sorry, I'm just kind of intrigued about a 5.5% alcohol oak barrel aged thing, but it doesn't say alcohol barrels, so
Just oak.
yeah, so it could be new barrels. I was just trying to see if it said anything else about the barrels, and it didn't.
Maybe wine
That's a
and whiskey
dark.
companies will start using the beer barrels to age their wines and stuff like that. And is that
Well, that's what Innocent Gun started with, right?
lovely?
It was a whiskey company that wanted to have a beer-aged whiskey.
I like how you pour yours so delicately so you don't get this giant fucking head.
Well, I didn't know what was going to
He's
happen
the
when I poured
control.
it, and I poured yours, and it came out fairly heady, so it meant that I had to pour it a little more gently. You never know, every beer's slightly different on how viscous you can pour it.
That's right. The viscosity.
Anyway, it's a red color.
Yeah.
Nice head, fairly creamy, doesn't look like it's going to fade all that fast. Wow, that's fruity.
And get a lot of the alcohol.
Anyone?
Well, I want to smell.
It's really fruity.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, is that a poo?
I'm not really getting any of the scents you would expect from an oak cask,
Oh, fun.
but I'm getting a lot of fruit esters, and I'm getting a weird alcohol astringency on the nose too, which is funny on a 5.5% alcohol beer. Anyone want to try it?
Maybe it's 55%.
I want to try it.
Well, that's what I handed you the bottle for.
Well, I was just sniffing.
Let's try this.
Idiots.
Ooh.
Made me curious.
It is a curious beer.
Yeah.
It's,
It's like it's almost a mixture of a Belgian sour,
yeah, I was going to say it's
Yeah.
close to a sour.
and
Good.
it's a lot like a lambic to me. It comes off like a cherry lambic, just not as sour.
Cherry lambic.
Not expecting that at all.
No. There's no oak at all in that.
Well, it was stored in the same room as oak barrels. You know?
Maybe that's it, yeah. Beside an oak barrel?
Yeah, they brought them in one afternoon.
Well,
They're like, hey, put that
There
on
is
the
a
label
there is a
now.
little bit of a woody taste, but it's not what you normally think of for an oak barrel. I mean, that could be coming from the oak because it doesn't. It just says oak casks. If it's a brand new cask that hasn't been fire burnt or anything like that, it's not going to give off much flavor.
Well, I do feel lots of food actually.
Yeah, like there's like right after you get that weird sour cherry flavor, there's like a woody set flavor that comes in, but it's just it's not something you can really put a finger on. It's just woody.
It's very woody.
But yeah, it's like sour cherries and then wood and then clean.
I'm glad that
Nothing.
alcohol taste isn't in there like it is in the smell. 'Cause that would've... It is a little bit, but...
The more I drink it, the more a little bit of cherry comes in at the final too, but a little bit more of sweet cherry. So it starts off with sour cherry, goes to wood, then kind of emanates up with a tiny touch of sweet cherry, and it's really interesting.
That was a shock.
Not bad at all.
No, if I had to give this any down marks, it would be that it doesn't do one thing very well. It seems to be a lot of different things. It seems to be a cherry lambic. It seems to be a Belgian sour. You're not getting any of the flavors you would get off a normal dark ale, which is kind of cool. You're not getting really many of the flavors you would get off an oak-aged beer, which is pretty cool. It's 5.5% alcohol, so you could drink a bunch of them, and the flavor isn't anything that would turn you off. Yeah, I'd give it a 7.75. I would buy it again, but I don't know what this is really supposed to be. By Oud Bruin, I think that it's supposed to be like a Flanders red or a Flanders brown, so it would be a little bit sour, but I'm not 100% sure. But I like it.
I like it. It is actually very surprising. I'm very surprised on the taste of this, and it's good. I'll give it a 7. Definitely really good. I would definitely drink it again.
Yeah, it's a really interesting beer.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. So a 7.75. Petrus Oud Bruin. By YouTube. Au revoir.
Count it!